Welcome back to Bonanza Disc Golf and to another episode of Bag It or Bin It, where we're going to be taking a look at a flippy 9-speed, which is a good shot shaping woods carver disc, as well as a potential roller as your arm speeds up. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Latitude 64 Fury, which has taken me a while to get my hands on. Not a lot of people carry the Fury anymore, as well as the Neutron Insanity, which is a very, very popular mold. I'm sure Simon's taking a look at this. He might be throwing this, but this is 9.5 -2 1.5 and 9.6 -2 2. Trilogy really likes their 6 and 7 glide numbers instead of just normal glide numbers like a lot of other companies. But as with everything from MVP or Axiom, since this is an Axiom disc, because it's got a colored rim. You guys taught me that like 2 months ago, and I'll never forget it. But it's very board flat compared to this, which is a little domier. So that might be true that this is a 6 versus 5 glide. We'll just have to see across these 6 holes. And as always, with Bag It or Bin It, if I can't beat par with either of these discs, they go to the patron who requested it, or just to you guys if it wasn't a patron who requested the Bag It or Bin It. Very similar feeling, except for the fact that the Fury, honestly, no, I was gonna say it feels smaller than a 9-speed, but it actually feels the same as the Insanity. They're both 175. Let's see how they work on a 410-foot uphill roller, probably plays closer to 450 feet. I'm not the best with rollers, and I've never thrown these two discs. They're completely new. Really intrigued, especially in the optoplastic. Might be slightly more stable than like a gold line. Should still be able to get a roller angle down and have it late stand up, because that's what you need on this hill. We're gonna go with the Fury first and just see if we can lay down a really, really nice roller here. Try to make the same roller with them both. Whoa, that kind of flipped really fast. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a little more stable out the box. We're redoing that. So I didn't say, but we're at Lamona Disc Golf Course in Brandon, Florida. I did just throw this disc, as you saw. This might actually be flippier than my Essence. Wow. Never mind, that thing is... All right, I have to be honest with you real fast. I threw these a couple times as rollers. For -2.2, flies very flippy. Like, think more Sidewinder, at least in my head, compared to the Insanity, which kind of holds turn a little bit, but actually does get out of it, which is surprising because the numbers that indicate that the Insanity is slightly more flippy than the Fury. And the optoplastic, it's just kind of surprising. The parting line does definitely seem very low on the Fury as compared to the Insanity. I'm actually gonna grab my Essence, is what I'm currently bagging in this type of slot, because that might be a very apt comparison to the Fury, because I know that sometimes Trilogy speed numbers are also slightly off. So we'll go ahead and see if that works. Man, this is why you just cannot rely fully on flight numbers. They're a good starting point, but they're just so different from manufacturer to manufacturer. So I'm gonna have to go back to my van. We're losing some daylight. We are gonna only play 5 holes now, but I need to find something that compares to this Fury, because that's the disc that my patron was interested in me reviewing. I wonder if I even have anything. I have like a Hyena from Wild Disc, but I haven't thrown that enough to know if it's super flippy. I have my Essence, but honestly, the flight that came out of it felt a lot like my Archangel, honestly. I think it's gonna have to be just a comparison with the Essence, 8.6 -2 1, but I think the Fury is more flippy. It does feel the same size as the Essence though, so this might actually be apt comparisons. It might actually be smaller. Yeah, the rim actually might be smaller than the Essence is, which is kind of wild. So looks like it's gonna be Fury versus Essence. Insanity I bought for this purpose, but guess it's going in the rack somewhere, even though I have no room. It's definitely intriguing, very intriguing. All right, this very well could become the most hectic review ever, because I thought I planned this thing perfectly, and I do not. But we're going straight up there. You can probably barely see the basket. It's 290 feet uphill with a tight gap. There's a road to the right, which plays as OB. I think it's just a hyzer flip up to flat shot, and these should be the perfect discs for this, because you could get a mid up there, but it's gonna take a lot of juice, or you could just kind of hyzer flip a fairway up there, let it ride a little bit to the right, and sit down pretty easily. Hopefully get a birdie. This thing feels like a 7-speed, man. This thing feels so small. That's the shot. Whoa, stop. What the? That thing is just like so flippy. I threw that so soft, and it just got up and rode. I wish I had a Roadrunner or a Sidewinder to compare it to, because it feels like it's more like that. Threw it a little bit more right, but if that would have done the same thing as the Fury, it would be in the road right now. Like, it just kind of rode up to flat with the same amount of hyzer. Oh, come on, dude, and the Fury. Fury got the birdie though. I have a theory about what this disc got replaced with, and the reason why not a lot of people throw or carry it anymore. Okay, here's my theory. You don't hear a lot of people talking about the Fury anymore, but a lot of people talk about the easy to throw series, especially the Diamond, which is like -3, -4, 1, pretty flippy. It seems to be that this is very similar to that as a 9-speed. They probably just maybe rebranded it. I don't know. That's probably completely wrong. That's just what it feels like, because this thing does not feel like -2.2 to me at all. Fury has the box though, because I made that putt. I was running out of memory on my camera, so I was a little rust on the Essence putt, but 285 feet across the water here. Nice little water carry. Gonna have to put a lot of hyzer on this out to the right and just let it drift back to the left. Oh, I slipped into that tee pad, but honestly still pretty good shot. Unless it doesn't make it there, which it's not going to. Yeah, don't slip into the tee pad, folks. I'm gonna throw the Essence and then this review might be over. That's a really good shot, because I didn't slip it in the tee pad. It's gonna go in. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. What's the real probability that there's a gator right there? You know, like honestly, what's the probability? Not super high, right? We're playing new OB rules called Anthony's rules. Go in. Okay, just for that, I'm gonna allow myself to take just a bogey there instead of having to completely rethrow, where I'd probably also take a bogey, but geez, that was awesome. All right, well, this is 100% the most hectic review that I've ever done, I think. I can't think of a more hectic one. Also, apparently gators attack people in that water, which is what I was trying to watch out for. And I think I was careful enough. Luckily, I didn't get attacked. But we are going to that basket all the way down there. We're gonna be throwing both of these guys and on some turnover lines. I think it'll be a lot easier for the Fury to stay turned over because it's 345 feet. Essence, I think slight hyzer. Fury, I think a lot of hyzer to flip up and ride and turn to the right. All right, one last thing. There is a mando on that curving tree, but I mean, if I missed that mando, I deserve to lose. Oh, that thing is not as flippy as I thought. Or it is, but I just threw it so bad. I hit another tee pad. I think there was a guy standing on that tee pad. Oh, am I actually gonna miss the mando? That thing's a roller, dude. My theory's probably not right, but I kind of like my theory. That's so, that thing might go over par here. Well, it has to, unless I throw it in. So my speed control with the Essence was good. Got the right distance, just totally missed my line. Bing! All right, 2 more holes. I need both birdies with the Fury, but this might be one that I'm not too sad about giving up. All right, so we got the basket straight ahead of us there. It is 350-ish feet, 340 up there. Kind of a ways, and we're actually gonna do something that you typically wouldn't do with a very flippy, we're gonna call them 8 speeds. This does not feel like a 9 speed, but we're gonna forehand them. One of the cool shot in disc golf is the hyzer flip to turn over with a forehand. And my forehand has been feeling pretty decent recently. What the heck? Hit the tree, please. Thank you. I thought that was really good out of the hand, actually. Probably just a little too much hyzer and a little too nose up, but that was cooking. It was getting down there. We're gonna try the same thing with the Fury. I think the same line is actually gonna be flippy enough to turn over. Yeah. That one I should have put the extra height on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna title this video. It's probably gonna be like, short boy gets more and more unhinged as he almost gets eaten by a gator and throws discs very poorly. Thanks for watching, subscribe. More of that everywhere, except for the gator part. Hopefully. Oh, deep, man, come on. Oh, I need this, I forgot. For the Fury. Outside the circle, little steppy boy. No footfalls for Jason. Just bad golf for Anthony. Alrighty, so since the Essence is under par, and I don't have to worry about giving that away because I bag it, unless I bogey, and the Fury needs an ace, we're gonna go for the direct line. It's basically straight down there. You can probably see the top of a flag. It's 300 feet, but you need a lot of finesse. There's a big outside hyzer line that we could just try to throw some big hyzers that'll float down. Actually, that might be the line to play to get the birdie here. I think we're gonna do that because I wanna get a better idea on how these will throw down on hyzers again. And like I said, that's one of my favorite shots. I just like the low hyzer that slowly stands up and just keeps gliding to the left. It's such a cool shot. We gotta go essence first. Do not have to give it a lot of juice though, because it's very flippy. Just slowly standing up and gliding down there. It's probably gonna be a little short, but I really like that line. I think I keep throwing the Fury's line with the essence and then missing the line again when I throw the Fury. Yeah, look at how flippy that is. That's incredible. That's gonna be a really good shot too. All right, double win, let's go. Because I really like this essence, I'm not too proud to lay up right now. I want to make sure that I don't take a bogey. At least get it back to even, let's see. Practice putting, please. Double, or I mean +2. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This might be the first official Bennett disc. There's some other ones that maybe could have made it to that category. Definitely feel like I'm a little bolder with my Bennett proclamations nowadays. Like, I'm sure this isn't a bad mold for some people. Just isn't what it says it is at all. Like, very badly, not at all. Like, not 9.6 -2.2. Like, who was like, this is not a 9.6 -2.2 disc at all. Not even a 9-speed, it doesn't feel like. And it's definitely way flippier than the -2, and it has like 0 or 1 fade. Like, this thing is not coming back ever. Maybe I got a bad run, I don't know, but this is the first disc that I'm gonna have to say Bennett, I think, officially. There might have been another one, you guys can remind me of that, but especially because I know these beat in relatively quickly. Trilogy discs beat in relatively quickly, so it's even gonna be even more flippy, which like this could take my Archangel spot, and like maybe, but something about feeling, I feel betrayed by this disc because I was so excited to throw the Insanity, so it's probably a little biased of an opinion and not fully logical because no one's fully logical and everything is just opinions. But this has been a disc. Don't like it. Just buy a diamond. Don't get lied to by that thing. Okay, I love you, bye.